West African culture and daily life. Build on what you know. Think about your society's structure, its government, economy, and the role of family and even friends. You might be surprised to learn that many of the same structures were important to West African societies too. Village life in West Africa. Essential question. What role did families play in West African society? Well, let me tell you. From 300 to 1500, powerful empires controlled much of West Africa. However, the rulers of these empires did not greatly affect the daily lives of their people. In fact, most West Africans dealt with their rulers only for court cases and taxes. Many people felt a greater sense of loyalty to their village and to their family. The importance of family. Family relationships were important in West Africa. A connection among people by blood, marriage, or adoption is called kinship. Kinship groups are formed the government of many African societies. In kinship groups, decisions were often made by council of the eldest member. That means the oldest person. Members of kinship groups felt strong loyalty to each other. Kinship groups with common ancestors formed large groups called clans. Clans usually followed the same rules. For example, in some clans, members were not allowed to marry one another. West African culture and daily life. Work. In West African villages, the way of life for most people centered on farming. Women prepared food, cared for the children, made pottery, worked in the field, and brought water to the village. Men looked after large animals, such as cattle or camels, cleared land for farming, and even built houses and fences. Children were often responsible for gathering firewood, helping their fathers tend the flocks, and help their mothers clean their home. Some people focused on specific types of work, a process known as labor specialization. Labor specialization led to a diverse West African economy. Most people practiced an economy based on farming. Others specialized in the herding of animals. Metalworking was a specialization that required great skill. Iron technology allowed Africans to create stronger agricultural tools and weapons. As a result of this technology, the population grew and grew and even became wealthier. Finally, some traded goods within West Africa and within other regions, such as North Africa. Taking a look at these images, we see women working in the village, young children gathering that firewood to keep warm and cook food, and then the men are out in the field working very hard. Today, all we are expected to do after the reading, and I would suspect that reading it again might help, and then going ahead and defining these terms using your textbook glossary. Here are the 4 terms you're going to define: kinship, clan, labor specialization, and griot. Remember, the glossary in your textbooks is in the back of the textbook. Please go ahead and type the entire definition here in the middle. On the right, I want you to look on the internet for some images to include. Try to see if you can fit them in the boxes by resizing them. So how to go to get images, we're going to go ahead and show you how now. You go up here to the toolbar, look for insert, and here we go, insert image, search the web, and then you can start looking up information for West Africa. Maybe kinship, let's see what's up. All right, they show different graphs of kind of, family obligations or groups together. Okay, you could even use this image. Let's see. You can also go outside of this and just open up a new tool or a tab and just go to Google Images. You'd probably have a better variety of kinship. And you could even type in groups in West Africa. Sometimes refocusing it will help. All right, so they show some images there. You could go ahead and insert them here. Like I said, it might be a good idea to go outside of this tool right here. They are kind of limited inside of Google Slides for some reason. So I would open up a new window and you could find 2 images. Don't forget those definitions. And that's all we need to do for